Hey, Blender Twins! So I noticed that you have quite a few subscribers to your channel, and I was thinking that what you should do is so that you can be a role model for all of your subscribers, it starts giving shout outs about hair and makeup tips. See, I really think that you're being irresponsible about the whole hair and makeup thing. It's really important in today's society to look your best, don't you think? So, anyway, I know that you've always sort of looked your best, but it seems like you're reaching out and asking for advice on this. So maybe just if you want to get more subscribers, instead of telling people what to do with their channel, it's kind of silly, isn't it? And yet, vegans think nothing about going to somebody's channel, a big channel, it's got to be a big channel, and telling them what content they should be putting up. It seems so ridiculous. Because, after all, this is YouTube. YouTube. Okay? This is your channel. You can do anything that you want with it. But here's somebody tapping you on the shoulder saying, you're pretty good. But now that you've got a lot of subscribers, you have a responsibility to be a good role model. What? Who says? I think of the kid that runs around and picks on everybody. I can't even remember his name right now. Do you think that he worries about being a good role model? And yet, there he is with millions of subscribers. And when I made a channel, I really had the intention, well, the first time I made it back in, 2013 or 14, it was to help some of the people in my support group for a little extra help. That I was running a fibro support group at the time. And it was to help them. And then I kind of went away for a while, and I was doing other things, and life got in the way. And I thought, you know what? I need to come back to it. And this time, a lot of things had changed, and I figured I'll give everybody an update on what I'm doing, yada yada. And I had gone vegetarian. So I was giving everybody an update, and I was so excited to see so many vegetarians on YouTube. And it was not even a day. I guess I probably joined, I think, when the Tana Mongeau, I don't know, whatever her name is, and the Freely thing was going on. And to me, it just seemed absurd. Just absurd. But now that I've seen more of the community, and I watched people attack other people's channels. I never asked to be a role model when I started my channel, either time. I'm not a role model. I say that straight up. Everything that you could think of to do that you tell your kids not to do, I probably do it or have done it. I don't want to be somebody's role model. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to educate people about fibromyalgia, systemic lupus, and to help them. Okay? And that's kind of like Bunny Meyer. She's here to open packages, say, hey, does this thing really work? And hair and makeup. The girl is phenomenal. And you call her out? And the thing that I'm really, really tired of seeing on YouTube right now from the vegan community is the shaming tactics and the guilt tactics. Do you know how many animals you could save just by going vegan and talking about it? How dare you? What somebody else eats for dinner, that's their business. It has absolutely zero to do with you or me or anybody else. You say that you are in it for the animals, and yet you didn't mention animals one fucking time in that video. Not once. It wasn't anything to do with the animals. It was all about clickbait, because she has certainly never caused anyone to have an eating disorder. Get it straight, guys. The whole clickbait thing, I'm sick of seeing on YouTube. But you know what? That's everywhere. So, okay, I'll give the vegans a pass on that one. But then there is the guilt and the shaming tactics being used. You might pull somebody over on your side for a minute, but you've got to keep reinforcing that guilt and shaming, those tactics, because otherwise they start to resent you, and they'll go right back to their old way of life, and this time with hate toward you, because eventually people see through what you've done to them. And it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous how the vegan community treats people. Mind your own business. You'll be a much happier person. You know, whatever your channel is about, stick to it and give your subscribers something at the end of the day. You know, they subscribe to you for a reason. Do you think it was for your call-out videos? No, not unless you're vegan cheetah. That's why people subscribe to him. But he's never minced words about he is not an activist. If you are, bully for you. Then that's what you do. But if you're an activist, get off your ass, stop being a keyboard warrior, and get out in the world and do something with it. Why don't you go after these big corporations that slaughterhouses? Sure, they've got a YouTube channel. Call them out. Call them out. But people who are minding their own business and really nice, good, solid human beings, leave them alone. You did it for ratings. And I know that, I went over this before yesterday, but this is more toward the vegan community, because you see it everywhere. And I have had so many people come to me and tell me, I'm so glad that I found you, because you might be vegetarian, but you're more vegan than most of the posers out there. It's you. Most of the people, they didn't know I did animal rescue, because I don't brag about it. It's just something that I do. Somebody called me stupid the other day because I laughingly said, that's why I'm always so broke, is shit like this. It had to do with animals. And they said, no, you're broke because you're weak. Really? I do animal rescue. That's what I do. For money, I sing. So, between being a singer, being a vlogger, helping people, writing a book, doing a children's series, working on that, and animal rescue, and being a mom, I'm tired. I also have 2 chronic illnesses, by the way. So there are days that I'm bedridden. Oh yeah, and a couple days a week, I babysit a 2-year-old for my best friend. If I can get off my ass and get out there and do stuff, so can you. And you can stop attacking people online who are not vegan. Just stop the attacks. A lady last night said, somebody said, oh, trust me, blah, blah, blah. And she said, I wouldn't trust you. Not from what I've seen from your the vegan community lately. A bunch of liars and cheaters have gotten busted. Wow. That's an awesome thing for our community to be known by. Like I said, I have a couple things left to do within the vegan community. And then I'm out. Because I want to be associated with the vegan community in no way, shape, or form. I would rather people learn about me just like they learn that I do rescue. Subtle. We don't all have to be crazy, but that's what you're making it look like by attacking innocent people. So, take it for what it's worth. That's my opinion. The more you attack people, the more you push people away is the reality of it. Because nobody really wants to be a part of a psycho group that's going to drink some fucking Kool-Aid later on down the line. Anyway, think about that hair and makeup video, changing your whole channel around to that. Have a great day, guys.